comic book fans of the world, let's talk about The Pride, issue number 2. This is written by Joe Glass and it's illustrated by Gavin Mitchell. I'm about to give some major spoilers, so if you have not read this issue and you plan on reading it, don't watch the rest of this video. You've been warned. Previously, FabMan, who is somewhat the equivalent to Superman, established his own group of superheroes. The only difference is his teammates represent different facets of the LGBT community. A quick breakdown of all the characters, just in case you may have forgotten who they are. We have White Trash, an indestructible strong guy. We have Angel, who has confusion powers. Frost, who happens to be a woman with ice powers. Muscle Mary, also known as Queen Sapphire, who's somewhat the equivalent to Wonder Woman. The Bear, who happens to be a humanistic bear. That's really the best way I can describe him. We have Twink, who happens to be a new superhero who can turn his skin into metal. And the final teammate to join is Wolf. He has no superpowers, but he is a brilliant tactician and a great crime fighter. So in the previous issue, the team is just coming together. In this issue, Wolf is starting to train them and to try to get them to work together as an actual team. They go on their first mission, which happens to be a local gay bar that is set ablaze by a villain by the name of Firebomb. Luckily, everything works out well in the end, and they're able to introduce themselves to the public at large. However, there is a subplot going on in the background that will come into play later on. He's currently just known as the Reverend, and one of his top guys is called Basher. Being that this is an LGBT comic book, you can tell that that is a play on words. So I'm really liking this comic book. Not only do I like the idea that there are superheroes in this universe, but there are a lot of other superheroes that haven't really been fleshed out yet, but they are being alluded to. Like Wolf was given some background where he was formerly part of another superhero team called the Justice Division, but because of his sexual orientation and the fact that he was friends with FabMan, they voted him off the team. So it does hit really close to home to a lot of different politics currently going on in our own society. Although you would think that this wouldn't be taking place among superheroes whose morals should be above those of society. So I think Joe is a really great writer, and I'm glad that he's incorporating all of these different aspects. I also have to point out it is really satisfying to see these superheroes take down certain supervillains that have not only bigoted mindsets but also very homophobic mindsets as well. I won't go into it any further than that. I thought this was a great issue. I'll do a video on issue number 3 very soon. If you're interested in reading this, you can download a PDF version of this at thepride.bigcartel.com. And I'll end it there. Thank you guys for watching me in this video. If you haven't done it yet, check out my Patreon site, check out my social media sites, check out my websites, and everything else out there. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. If you're not aware of this, the writer Joe Glass is also a writer for Bleeding Cool, which is a great website to keep up to date with certain rumors and other things going on in comic books.